Hi, Dr. Richard Norris here again, or more latterly dubbed the Doorstep Coach. Just wanted to share with you today a little bit about how to add value to your network and thereby how to grow your network. And I picked this up along the way over my years of networking. When I first got into business, I had to grow my local connections and extending beyond that over the years into global connections as well. And one of the things I learned and picked up along the way is the importance of actually being focused on the other person first. You know, what's called being interested before being interesting. So focus on the other person is important. And what I've found over the years is when I'm in a position of, listen, how can I help? Or, and approaching any new connection, any new person, organization that I'm networking with, and how can I give to you? The dividends pay off on the back end, because then people look at you differently and they're more likely to listen to what you have to offer, as opposed to being, and you've probably experienced this before, and it might have been you, it was certainly me in the beginning. I was just looking, I needed business. I wanted to go out there and get people to take on my services. I thought I had the greatest thing since sliced bread. I was the best coach out there going, and I learned some lessons along the way. And what I quickly learned is that there's effectively a very simple, effective approach that when applied consistently will help you build your network. And as you might have heard, your net worth is determined by your network. And so you do have to work that network and appreciate this very simple and effective approach. Whenever I go networking, whether it's online or offline, first thing I always ask when I meet the other person is, briefly, just tell me a little bit about your organization. And so it gives them the time to wax lyrical about it, because it gives them an opportunity to sell themselves and show their passion. And the second, once they've done that, I say, okay, so, and this is a way for you to stroke their ego, because then they're really going to like you, is you ask them, what's going well in your organization right now? And so after they've, again, expanded about that, you say, well, congratulations. And people like to hear that. They like to feel like they're doing something right, and they hear it from somebody else, even if it's just instantaneously based on the story they just told you. But that's important. And then the third one is, in those kinds of concepts, what are the way I do it, I usually say, if there's 1, 2, or maximum, what are the top 3 challenges you're facing in your business right now? Because what that's going to do is highlight the issues and challenges they have, so that you can assess, is this something I can help with? Or perhaps not, but I know somebody in my network who can, because then, again, you can add value to them, and they're going to remember you for that. And this could be part of the paying it forward, as is often described in networking, or the giver's gain, as is described in networks like Business Network International, or BNI. And then the fourth question is, based on that, and you've heard all that, and you say, okay, you're at this, for instance, it's a physical networking event, is then the next question is, okay, so what are you looking to get out of today? If there's one thing you're looking for to get out of this event, what is it? Again, you get very specific, and what that helps you do is, it might be you who can help them with that, but because you're seen as the person who's going to orchestrate and coordinate them moving their objectives forward for them being at that event, you then have got that cataloged in your head. You might be able to help them yourself, or through other people in the room, or for future reference. And when you do that, people know that you're interested in them, as opposed to just being interested in yourself. So be interested before being interesting, and guaranteed your network will grow, and ultimately so will your net worth, because people will start to look at you in a new light and want to help you when you do put up your hand and say, listen, this is what I'm looking for. So hopefully that's been of help. Other than that, just go out there now and apply that. By all means, drop by drrichardnorris.com. I look forward to connecting with you there, or drop me an email, or even drop me a Skype chat, or we can set up a phone call as well. So go out there now and be awesome.